That's right. They're here for Wyatt. What's going on,
Sir.
Wyatt? How you doing, buddy? Well,
There you
guess
go.
what? Pop-up showers, even a few thunderstorms did develop along the front, but it's not much, and you don't have to worry about severe weather or anything like that. So these storms are dying fast. The showers are even dying fast, but it was enough for us to verify our rainfall forecast. So let us know if you experienced some rain. There was a little bit to the north of Huntsville.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was very, very, very windy in the Siloam Springs.
Windy, for sure.
And the temperature's dropping too. That's the big thing. This is the start of the front that's moving in. That's going to absolutely plummet the temperatures tonight.
Tomorrow morning,
So
freezing.
this will be a real quick Facebook Live. Not a lot going on after this front moves in for a few days, although it will be, well, I won't say that. There's actually quite a bit going on, but
consider this your last final warning before you wake up, because
yeah.
you're gonna wake up
Now,
dazed and confused.
we were out there when the prefrontal trough moved through. Prefrontal trough was just a little wind shift.
Yeah.
Got a little cool. Wasn't the big temperature drop. Now look, 56 in Fayetteville, 52 in Siloam
70 in
Springs.
Springdale.
Now remember,
yeah, they gotta-
remember, there's something
Yep.
interesting. And what is that?
They manually enter their obs.
And when do they stop?
What is it, like 9?
9.
9 o'clock?
Yeah, so 9 o'clock. So this is the 9 o'clock ob in Springdale.
Say manually do it.
When do they manually start entering them?
Was like 7 or something?
That's it. Yeah, at 5
Oh,
a.m.
Oh, 5.
5 a.m. is when they manually start doing that. Ha 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 ha. What's the temp going to be like tomorrow night in Fayetteville? Probably low 30s in pickleball,
Pretty brutal.
and it's going to be pretty breezy. Now, does the wind die down?
It does a little bit,
Mhm.
but it's still that northerly wind. It's still going to be around 10 miles an hour, so it's still going to feel pretty miserable.
I'm just showing the raindrops on our WeatherBug Network camera right
Yeah.
there. Some measurable rain that's showing up. Yeah, just a few little raindrops. You can see it. No rain and crappy cold weather for a day or two. Well, there will be some rain on Thursday, I think. It's not going to be a lot, but we'll see a little bit of rain on Thursday. So, anyways, there's the big temperature drop. Now, look at the river valley. South of the front, 74 degrees. So, yeah, 41 in Grove now. My goodness. And then we zoom out a little more and wait till you see the temperature drop to the northwest. 27 in Wichita.
Jeez.
Well, see, they don't turn the sensor off. They actually just manually input the data. So each hour they manually input the data, and then when it's in between, they close the tower after 9, and they get back in there after 5.
Yeah. So it's not like they just write down random stuff. It's constantly taking measurements of the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like air quality, for example. But they just manually do the temperatures, so it's not constantly updating. So that'd probably take up a lot of bandwidth, I'd imagine.
I'm thinking pretty active, Matthew, for spring. Our weather pattern has been stuck in this. You know, it's uncertain, but there's a lot of activity. And eventually, when these fronts come through with instability, and if we can get enough moisture return, that could lead to some pretty stout thunderstorms. I'll show you what I mean by that real quick. But have you seen the wildfires out west? Oh my goodness, they are so horrible. I'm going to show you something. Oh, do we close it down?
Close what down?
Closed it down. I might have done
what
that.
down?
Yeah, you closed the tab out.
Yep. Closed out the link that I had of the wildfires. But yeah, they've just been
Don't worry about
devastating. But I'll show you a picture that I got from a pilot friend. It's definitely worth seeing.
Oh,
I'll show you. You won't see it on that because I never loaded it up on Weather 2,
I'm on Weather 1.
unfortunately.
I'm on Weather 1.
But okay, so I got to show this real quick. Man, is that awful! Golly, stand by. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Make this its own screen here. Oh man, yeah, it's been really, really, really rough in the Texas Panhandle. This just looks like an apocalypse here. This is unbelievable. So this is a picture that I got from a pilot friend. You can see the smoke plume, and you can see the stars above that. And then you've got all this area right here where you've got all those fires. What you're seeing right there is likely Panhandle and the Pampa area, and you can see the fires north of that, and the northerly wind taking those fires and spreading them south.
What band you do?
So I don't remember, honestly. It's a couple of different bands. I had it like preset on there. Here, let me look for it real quick. So you add an overlay, and then I think I added
Oh, the fire.
yep, fire temperature. There you go.
Ooh.
And then you can adjust it. Oh yeah, you don't want to go that much.
Yeah, you can definitely see it.
They're still going.
Yeah.
They are still going. So look at that picture though.
That
Isn't that
is
just incredible?
Yeah.
Golly. And my pilot buddy said he's never seen anything like that. Look at that. I mean, you're flying, so look at the smoke plumes, and then you can see the stars above that. But that right there, I think, is Borger. Right here, this is Borger, and so there's some homes on the outside that were burned, and I think this is the don't know exactly what city that is, to be honest with you. That might be Canadian, actually.
That's just so sad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
is
can-
super sad.
If it is, you can see that one little bit of fire on the other side.
Yeah, man, terrible. That is just some wicked stuff right there. So, anyways, that's a look at some bad fires out there. So, anyways, yeah, there's definitely smoke in the air. I don't know if there's smoke here, making it here. I don't think there's.
There were some reports of smoke at Stillwater earlier during the day.
Okay.
in the evening.
Someone
So,
says might be why I'm sneezing. Yeah, that's a possibility. Back to the radar here. So we got a little bit of development. I'll show you what Peyton was wanting to show us, though. What? Oh, the fire temperatures. I didn't show any of that yet.
Oh yeah.
So it's on weather too, right?
It's on Megadoppler.
Oh, Mega Doppler.
So you had it on.
You
before.
can't do it on Mega Doppler. You need to have it on weather 2 or weather 3.
Well, why can't I?
Oh, I guess you can do that. Yeah, there you go. So there's a look at the fires. You can see the Texas Panhandle. That's Oklahoma border, Texas Panhandle. There's Amarillo right there. And then you can see Pampa. So I think
Yeah.
it looks like those fires are starting to go out. Maybe not as much.
It looks like it for the most.
Not as much.
Kind of hard to tell.
Now, what we can do is we can go back in time here. If we go up here and where is it? Down here.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hold on.
Time step.
There we go. Number images. Go to 60. So you get to see the fires from earlier today when they were really spreading out over the area. So yeah, once this loops, and this might take a while to load, but this will show you how bad those fires were. So while we go back and forth on that, yeah, you can see the wind shift too take place.
I
Look
think
at
it
that.
helped knock them out. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it helped extinguish the flames or extinguish
In some spots, yeah.
in some spots. Yeah.
But it definitely was a big shift. Man, look at that. But yeah, there definitely isn't as much flames,
You
so
can
that's
see
good.
You can see up here that it's pretty much gone after that wind shifts.
Yeah,
But that
there's
was just
still a
controlled,
few
or-
smoldering hot spots. So,
It could pick up again tomorrow.
but
too.
anyways, back to our weather graphics here. Big time temperature drop, and that's about it. So, want to show you the long range forecast. Before we do that, got to teach you about lightning safety. So, lightning, LIGHTNING. Here's a look at some lightning facts. Believe it or not, thankfully there was 0 fatalities in Arkansas in 2023.
It's been like that since 2019.
That's nice.
So 0 lightning fatalities since 2019.
Knock on wood. Hopefully we can keep that going.
Yep.
Arkansas ranks, believe it or not, as the 5th most strikes. This is total lightning
Mhm.
in the country.
O-
And
over 11.58 million.
wow, that's a lot of lightning. And finally, if you ever hear thunder when you're outside, there's a saying, when thunder roars, go indoors. Now, it's time for everybody's favorite question.
Wait, should we demonstrate the pose if you're outside and you feel your hair stand up?
You want to?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
So this is
Because he's a ump.
no, this has
He's a
nothing-
baseball
Had nothing
ump.
to do with that.
Okay.
But just what we
Well, it
teach
kind
our
of does.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it kind of does.
All
But
right.
if you're ever outside and you feel your hair standing up or on your hair or on your arms, you feel that kind of static electricity in the air. If you can't get inside, the easiest thing to do is squat on the balls of your feet. You want to try to minimize contact with the ground, and you just kind of want to like curl yourself up to make yourself as small as you can.
Get your feet together, though.
Oh yeah, get your feet together.
Yeah, you got to have
Yeah,
your
it's
feet
even
as
better.
close together
Yeah.
as you can, so you can't have a connection of the circuit.
And you want to try to
Wow,
minimize
tension.
as much contact with the ground as possible. And yeah,
So
if you ever feel that, and when thunder roars and you have no indoors to go to, then that'd be the place to be.
you bend down, stick your head between your legs,
And
and kiss your butt goodbye.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
that was
No,
me
you
in a
want-
parking garage
you
over
know,
the summer.
want
Yeah.
to be careful. Now, Peyton went outside. Was your hair standing on end a
Nope.
little bit? Did you have the tinglies?
Nope.
The warm fuzzies?
Or else I
No.
would have immediately ran. back
So
inside.
Peyton was outside. I was like, "Hey, go check on that thunderstorm." And then all of a sudden, bam! That's bear. It happened really,
This was
really quick.
back in
So,
August.
wow! Look at Olivia. Olivia knows lightning is no joke. My uncle was struck and
Wow.
killed by lightning in Michigan when he was 15. I'm terrified of it now, and it comes out of nowhere, man. I'll tell
does.
you. And Matthew said I had a few calls when lightning, when storm chasing. You know, storm chasing, when you're out there in front of those big supercells, you get something called positive CGs, and they happen way out ahead of the thunderstorm. Positive cloud to ground lightning strikes. And we can go through that and show you. Jason says, fires still northwest of Pampa, about 10 miles. How's your house in Lee Force? Is it okay? I saw there was some fire that was south of Lee Force, but it was moving. It was moving a little bit south.
Yeah, lightning's no joke.
Yeah, it sure is.
Definitely felt a little bit when I was on that kind of chasecation the end of May. And yeah, you could definitely feel your hair stand up. And so we immediately got back in the van.
And then bam, what's happening is lightning is looking for a place to connect its charge. So those are all electrons
Trying to complete that circuit.
to complete the circuit. Yep. That's what that is. Just like if you have like a Faraday ball, you know, like the I forgot what
Like
they call it.
electric
Tesla,
ball.
Yeah.
a Tesla ball or electric coil. You could put your hand close to it and you feel it. You start feeling it. That's Lee Force is good for now. All right.
What's
Very
funny is
good.
that I didn't know about the whole crouch deal. I actually
Yeah?
didn't know about
Well,
that.
there you
so,
go. Wyatt.
All
There
right.
we go.
So crouch down and you want to put your feet together as close as you can. Just like if you're in a live truck and it gets struck by lightning and it's charged, or you put your mast into power poles
Mhm.
with lightning, when you jump out, you got a bunny hop with your feet together.
In case there's any charge that
If
collected on
there's
your
any
body.
charge that collects on your body. And if you jump out as one with your feet together and bunny hop, that won't allow your circuit to complete.
But if you
Then when you
just
get
like
farther away, but
step
if you
out,
just step outside, boom, you get all that charge. Yeah.
oh my goodness.
They do a lot of training. I'm surprised. Well, we haven't had
Hmm.
those trainings in a while, but we had someone. I lived in Florida for 20 years, by far more lightning strikes than anywhere else. Yeah,
It totally
Bill.
is. Yeah, it ranks number one by a long shot.
for sure.
I think it was close to like 22 or
Just
32 million strikes.
Just be careful on that spelling, Bill, because lightning is without an E. So
Hey, that brings you to that graphic.
just letting you
Oh.
know. Hey, it happens. A lot of people do it, but it's Lightning. Lightning, I don't think you're dealing with.
No.
No, with an E. But we can talk about that. But let's go to this question because I learned something new every day, Bill. Let me tell you something. And this is what a lot of people learn. How far away is a lightning bolt? Now, here's my question. A lot of people know about the counting, and you count the number of seconds between lightning and thunder. And if you've ever watched Cars, the movie Cars, what comes before the thunder?
Lightning.
Ka-chow. Yep, exactly. That's why lightning is before thunder. So you count the number of seconds after seeing lightning. So let's say we got a lightning bolt off in the distance and we start counting. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, crack of thunder at about 5 seconds.
That was just a mile away.
Ah. You gave it away, Peyton.
Ah, what? It says it right there. It says
Nope.
0.4, 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, and then 1 mile.
No, there you go. It already is there. Most people think it's every second per mile, but it's
What we should
not.
have done is had people guess how long it takes.
Yeah, and then do that. It's every 5 seconds
Yeah.
that you count as 1 mile.
So typically, people think 1 second, 1 mile, count the 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Yep.
Nah,
Nope.
scrap that.
Nope.
It's actually 5 seconds is equal to 1 mile. So 10 seconds would be how long? What?
Sorry, I zoned
How
out
far?
for a second.
Oh, you failed.
Because I was too busy looking at the graphic. I was trying
Oh.
to,
Okay, so how many miles away would lightning be if you counted 10 seconds?
2.
Okay, about 15.
Wait.
How about 15
15
seconds?
Oh, for 15, 3.
3. That's
I don't
right.
know why I stumbled there.
Now, lightning can strike up to 10 miles away from the thunderstorm.
Yeah.
How many seconds would that be in between lightning and thunder? 50.
Sorry, yeah.
That's right, 50. Yeah. Yep. Shout it out, man. You know it.
Just trying
Hey,
to think.
Check this out. We got a thunderstorm. Speaking of
got here?
lightning, now that we're talking about it, look at what we got rolling in towards Talahina. A little bit of a lightning show,
Oh.
some thunderstorm activity popping up. Not going to be severe.
I was gonna say they don't even have the thunder.
Well, they got the
thunderstorm risk.
yeah,
I
they
mean,
got it
had to
all
here,
the way
but-
down there, and then it
Yeah.
it crosses
did not
the
go
boundary, but
west.
yeah, it did not go west into eastern Oklahoma, but oh yeah, enjoyed wearing flip flops. Oh, you're gonna be
Heck
back
yeah.
to the winter socks
Yeah, those
tomorrow.
wool socks gonna be coming out.
Now, here's a question for you. Have you ever heard of the phrase heat lightning before? Let me know on the comments. I only have 100 people on here. I didn't think we'd have a big show on here because there's not a lot going on. But what is heat lightning? Have you ever heard of that before? See if you guys know. Have you heard of heat lightning before?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
A few times.
Really?
People
Yeah.
people
We were talking
mention
ab-
it all the
Yeah.
time.
We were talking about it quite a lot at my work during the summer. So
I
Mhm.
figured it was mainly a coastal thing.
Whoa. Would be interesting in watching it. Cool. I love to see that meteor
Oh, a
shower.
meteor shower? That would be sick.
Or just a meteor. She caught one
Meteor,
meteor, yeah, on her camera a week ago.
Right at the end of the drive.
All right. So heat lightning, yes, but it's a myth. It's not necessarily a myth. It does happen, but the meaning behind the phrase might be a myth because you
Yeah.
might be like, well, heat lightning is
Happens when
it's really hot, yeah, and stuff like that. Now, heat lightning, the reason it's called heat lightning, Jacob, is because it happens in the summertime because all lightning is hot. 55,000 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a long ways, it's very hot. So all lightning is hot. That doesn't make,
Yeah.
there's not cold lightning, there's not heat lightning. The reason it's called heat lightning is because in the summertime, you get these pop-up isolated storms. And because they're, first of all, it's very humid, you get these
Yeah.
thunderstorms that are highly electrified, but they're very isolated, meaning they're just, every little blips on the radar. Because there's a lack of clouds, you can see these lightning storms and you can see this lightning from thunderstorms a long ways away. So all heat lightning is essentially lightning, but you can't hear the thunder because of
Sound's already
this.
dissipated,
The
right?
sound's already
Did I
dissipated.
give it away again? Sorry.
No, that's all right. You're good
I don't think so.
because I already said that. So as you get past 10 miles, then you're going to not probably hear that thunder anymore because the sound dissipates as it travels outwards.
And it's going through all the humidity in the atmosphere, so that's kind of diffracting and scattering the sound waves too.
So it's actually a phrase that just says, heat lightning is lightning that is seen but can't. No thunder is heard.
Mhm.
So that's it. All right. Before you leave here, Breeze, I want to let you know about the breeze that's coming and the wind chills, and then we'll show you the 7-day forecast because I know we're kind of blabbing. But here we go. If you took off already, this is the look at the 2-day forecast timeline.
Might change back to that winter scale.
No 70s and 80s again. Nope. We're going to be 30s and 20s.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
Oh man.
Goodbye.
Throw on the winter shorts.
I want to get some Girl Scout cookies too, by the way.
Oh,
Here-
you haven't bought your
Here
Really
is the wind
shipment?
chill. So this was looking at the wind
Okay.
chill. Look at this. Oh man. That is so depressing.
heading out the door Wednesday morning.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
gonna be terrible.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Get that garbage out of
My
here.
son's just gonna have to drive himself to school without a license. I'm staying at home. I'm sleeping in. Yeah, that is ick.
Yeah, he's got it.
Someone said that their relative got struck by lightning in Michigan. Speaking of Michigan, I want to show you this. Some pretty nasty storms right now, including a couple of tornado warnings. Whoa,
Ooh, yeah, that's starting to.
that's a pretty strong
Yeah.
circulation.
I was gonna say that's starting to wrap up.
Look at
Oh,
Yeah,
that.
looky there. There's a little TDS.
Now we might have
Or
we
sorry,
might have a
not TDS,
developing
TPS.
tornado vortex signature. That's right. Look at that, Wyatt. Ooh, that's more than
Go to
that's
the
a,
T-Def.
that's a pretty stout storm. Not quite showing up on the, let's see, 3,000 feet. That might be just developing and touching down. And
What about
so,
the T-Def or the PTDS.
well, the PTDS and the TDEF it won't show up if we
Oh.
don't have any CC.
PTDS showed up.
Little bit,
Yeah.
tiny little bit. Because I first look at the CC, see if there's any CC drop. Not quite. But remember, CC drop is only good if the tornado's been on the ground a while.
Mhm.
That kicks up the debris.
Right.
So it's got to kick it up high enough to the radar beam in order to see it.
It's got to be on the ground, or it's got to be lifting debris for at least 5 seconds or 5 minutes too.
There it is. That's the comment we needed. I'm in Elkins, and it poured for 30 seconds.
All right.
That's 30 seconds longer than we needed. So that's good. But we needed
29 seconds long.
29 seconds longer. No, we needed more than that. But anyways, going back to the future track, that's the front that's moving in, and then it's going to barely feel above freezing tomorrow. It'll take almost all day for it to get back. So anyways, that's a look at that. And then after that, it starts to warm up, thankfully. Let's show you the 7-day forecast, and we'll shut her down here before 30 minutes. How about that?
I'll tell you what, the weekend hopefully will be looking nice.
Someone was asking about that tornado
Yes.
headed
Show
towards
the
Marshall.
tornado track towards Marshall.
Ooh, yeah. Boy,
Yeah.
it's always amazing how people have relatives or family or friends
all over.
and
man.
all in different areas.
So
So Shayla, just to show you, who do you have in Marshall? Because zoinks, that's
it
not
is
good.
looking like it's heading northwest of Marshall,
Let's see here.
but it's gonna be pretty close.
If it right turns, it might not. It's going to be real close. So
I was
this
gonna
is
say,
the
the wind was
normalized
right
rotation. Wow. Okay, that's got to
That's
be.
definitely a tornado.
That's got to be on the
Yeah,
ground.
there's a bit of
The next image I bet you will get
a CC.
will be debris. Still not showing up on there. That's not the CC drop because that's not co-located with the velocity,
No.
Right.
but that is. That's a pretty strong couplet.
Is that co-located with the reflectivity?
Let me de-alias the velocity. That is yeah, that is.
Then?
Oh, maybe not.
It's not.
Maybe
Some vertical
not.
side lobe contamination.
That's right. Potentially. Yeah, that's not co-located with the reflectivity.
Definitely still some stout rotation.
Yeah, the actual rotation is on the southwest side right here.
Even then, it's not even. Fully
Let's
lined
see
up
what
that
happens.
well.
Yeah. Spectrum width. Yeah, there is definitely some side lobe contamination. Well, but there's still a tornado warning. Extremely close family, friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So As of now, it looks like it will be passing northwest of Marshall, but if they live northwest of Marshall, they really got to be watching this storm closely. So, man, it almost makes me want to stay on, Shayla, so you can be watching the storm for your friends. I'm sure they've got it. In northern Missouri, it's sleet hitting windows. Temperature drops super fast this afternoon, Cindy. Wow, I can imagine that. Let me show you that too. Before we do, I got to get to the 7-day real quick because this is the temperature drop that occurs tomorrow. And then you'll see that the winds are going to be north 10 to 20 with some higher gusts. There's a look at Thursday, Friday. Temperatures start warming up. And then we get back into the upper 70s to lower 80s on Saturday and Sunday. So it does get pretty warm. Monday, Tuesday, we're back down because of a system coming in, potentially. Notice we only got 20%. It's just too much uncertainty. Yeah, it's a little crooked, isn't it?
Monitor's a little crooked.
And then there's a look at the River Valley forecast to give you an idea. I mean, after a cold Wednesday into Thursday morning, we start warming back up. But then it's still going to be cool Friday morning, too.
Another great weekend.
Yeah.
Looking like.
Except Sunday night, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, that's Sunday night. We're
Yeah,
all
Sunday
sleeping
night,
anyways.
everyone's asleep and ready for
Yeah,
the work week.
exactly.
Yeah, it's already over.
But looking like another great weekend. Can't say it's going to be as great as this past weekend, but it's going to be beautiful.
Here's a look at all that jet stream energy, and you can see the way that, by the way, the left exit region, which is where all the lift is happening now, and that's exactly where the tornadoes are, right there.
Yep.
In the left exit. South side of Fort Smith, some rain.
You know, I'm surprised there hasn't been any severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado warnings near the Indianapolis area since they put out a tornado watch not too long ago.
This system just provided all sorts of surprises. I mean, it was just surprise after surprise.
Because models aren't doing good.
Might be co-located now with the reflectivity, but it's still a little off, isn't it? Yeah, on the bottom side there. Let's see, is that right turning? Man, that's going to be
Slightly.
just northwest of Marshall. We got to watch that closely. The ejection is flat. Trends have diminished. Yep.
Yeah.
Not only is it flat, but it's split flow, Kevin. So here's a look at that. We're going to bring up Mega Doppler again, show you the rain. But there's a system that comes in next week, and yeah, it used to be a bigger negatively tilted trough. Now it's like just doesn't eject as much. But you know what? There's still time for it to change, no doubt. It's still a ways out. So
Some models will come and go as they've been doing this whole
Models
past
will
week.
come and go
yeah,
an
pretty
hour
much.
before the event.
Hey, we saw it today, even just like 30 minutes
Yep.
before.
30 minutes before, models still nothing.
Someone's saying it's pretty good rain on the south side of Fort Smith. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Rain bands hasn't
Let's switch up the radar
kind
here.
of decreased there.
Wait a half a day for this to load up. Yeah, that storm's starting to interact. No, I know what you meant, Kevin. Update on the tornado track. We're watching it. I still think that's going to be northwest of Marshall. Let me give you a tornado track on that. Unfortunately, I can't do high resolution unless I load up a different
Change the
radar.
floor to KGRR.
Do you want me to
Yeah. Why not? That's what we have the floater
do
for.
it for our friends?
Yeah.
Not a hell
Oh,
report.
Matthew brings up a good point. StormNet. Yeah, we have looked at that quite a bit, especially earlier during the day, during the tornado in Illinois.
Let me show it.
Yeah, we could show it right now too. Yeah.
Now, what I can do is I could do this. What's the storm motion on there? And yeah, let's change the radar. I'll change the floater for you.
254 at 32 knots.
Oh, whoa. What radar?
KGRR.
Okay, let's go here. We'll go to the floater.
Grand Rapids.
Sweeping radar. Grand Rapids.
Correct.
Is that the closest one though?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to take a little bit to load. So we can do a storm track for you. Grr. We're going to go K grr. So we'll have it on there. How cold is Friday early morning? That is March 1st, opening day of the trout season. Ooh, Roaring River State Park. Let's go. So Friday morning.
I have to go back to Bull Shoals myself.
Man, you know how bad I want to do some fishing or
Friday
something.
morning, we're going to look here, Shayla. I'll let you know here in just a second, promise. Friday morning, going to be about freezing. And there might be even some flurries, honestly. I have not seen a confirmed signal, but I'm looking at it. I'm watching it because this is Mega Doppler. We've got to wait for a full volume scan for it to come in. It does have that look as it's getting RFD surge. That's kind of hitting the forward flank is hitting the RFD of the supercell. So that typically favors developing circulation. That's exactly what it looks like. And I think that is co-located with the
Yeah, it
reflectivity
is.
now. So we've got a problem. And let's see
Yeah.
if we start getting debris. Nothing yet. It's not showing up yet. But Battle Creek is going to be in the heart of this. So you can see Battle Creek. There's the circulation. As soon as we get there, I'll be able to draw the storm track. Now, you know what I could do? I could do this. And I got to remember how to do this. User. What? Hold on here. Man, I always forget how to do this. Hold on. Let me figure
Is
it
it a
out.
future track?
No. This right here. What did you say the speed was?
254 at 32 knots.
Oh, okay. So you already have it.
Yeah.
All right. So then what I could do is I go right here and I go right here, storm track here. Boom. So there's the storm track as it goes northeast. So in 15 minutes, it'll be northwest of Marshall. So you can do that, but that doesn't time it out.
Right.
I'm gonna
But
get
each
you.
one means 15 minutes.
I'm gonna get you timed out here.
I still kind of think it's taking a tad bit more.
Yeah, no, I
time.
understand. I understand. We'll see if it has a black outline around it. Right now, nothing confirmed, but
Yeah, it's just a base tornado warning.
it could be getting close. It sure looks like it, and it's definitely got that look to it. So
Confirmed tornado would be like a thicker red with a thick black line
in
kinda
between,
in
yep,
between it.
yep. I can give you an example of what it looks like here. Stand by.
Might look different on there.
Well, I'm gonna do this real quick. It will look different, but let me do the floater and see if we've got radar data. Not yet. Getting close though. What I can do is this. So I can go Mega Doppler, and then I could do the Mega Doppler polygon. So there you go. That's what it's going to look like if it's observed. It's got a double red line with a black line in the middle. And all they're looking for is that CC drop if that occurs. I could tell you right now, temps have dropped at least 20 degrees since 10 p.m. Shayla, just tell them to take cover regardless, babe. I know. Yeah, exactly. Definitely want to take cover. Tell us where your friends live, Shayla. Are they in Marshall? Are they north of Marshall? If they're north of Marshall, they definitely have to be taking cover. If they're south of Marshall, it's pretty close, too close for comfort. And if it right turns, it could lead to just something coming in at the last second. So you want to be careful there.
Yeah, that is going to be close.
It's going to be really close. Do we finally have sweeping radar? Come on. How long are you going to take? Got to get a full volume scan before it starts going in. So yeah, radar indicated. Storm network for TV. Okay, we had a question about that. Let's show you that real quick.
Right. How does it work for TV? Well, it works the same way.
Yeah.
If you're asking about if we can show it, like permission, yeah, we do have permission. Yeah, because we're kind of beta testing it, so to speak.
Yep.
But we're testing it with a lot of cases, definitely watching it closely, providing feedback so that he can make updates.
There's StormNet 0.4 that's out now.
Yes, there's StormNet 0.4 now. But yeah, it works pretty well. We think so. What happened to my banner without the
Okay,
percentage?
okay,
We
okay. I'm gonna fix this right now. Just
It's already
you,
made that.
you go ahead and talk.
Entertainable.
Entertain
Bear
while I do
Creek
this. All right.
So that's Bear Creek area. We'll go back to Mega Doppler here. Bear Creek. You mean Battle Creek? We don't have all the small neighborhoods. That's mainly just for our coverage area, so I'm not entirely sure where that is in relation to Marshall, or like the center of Marshall. But it's Battle Creek. You want to look? You want to look it up?
I don't know
Yep, I got it.
did you save it? You might have just saved it on one of the things that you did, not the overall one.
That is really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Bear Creek.
Bear Creek, where is it?
Yep. Unless you saved it as, did you save it as a palette?
I thought so.
Where?
It might be in KNWA or New Banners KNWA because it's a color thing.
All right, let's see here. I don't know. I
Maybe.
don't
Maybe not.
remember.
Bear Creek. Not sure where that is, but yeah, it's definitely got that look. It's cycling through. Definitely looking. It doesn't seem to be co-located
Remember
anymore.
you had it. Did you have it below or did you have the color of the banner
It's shown
on
to-
it?
I'm not sure.
Bear
Where's it?
Creek area is shown to the north of Detroit.
Oh no, not Bear Creek in Detroit.
I don't know.
Probably another Bear Creek.
I've been trying.
Probably another neighborhood.
Let me ask you this. Did you ever delete it out of your show or do you still have it in there? Or was it graphics to make? that
Probably
you made it.
It's probably still in there.
Is it in your show?
I could probably pull it up on Weather too.
Well, here, I got it right here.
What I mean is, it's not gonna be in
I
my
can
show.
look. No, but when you were making it, was it graphics?
It's not gonna be in there. I could probably. Yeah, we'll look for it. We'll say that for later.
Yeah, no. We asked about that the second time. It's like you can't work on stuff in the background. Let me look at one more thing. Let me look at weather web videos.
Can I
All
open my workspace real quick? Whew. Yeah, definitely watching that close. Did you find where it is?
No, not yet. There's like 8 different ones in
Oh.
Michigan.
8 different Bear Creeks, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to take cover, but hopefully it misses to the northeast. Hope so. Man. Saw pictures of the one from earlier. Looked pretty interesting. Pretty dangerous. I definitely made it. I hope I saved it. It's just a banner. Yeah. It's just a banner. So
Yeah, you just.
I don't know.
I don't think it's
Okay.
there. We'll have to recreate it.
Ah, it's
Because
unfortunate.
what I think you did is, yeah.
Hmm.
What I'm thinking you did is that you had it.
Remember, all we had to do was
I know, but
put
what?
it in the palette. Like it was done. All we had to do was put it in the palette.
Oh, we'll look for it. I can't
It's all right.
find it.
I can make it again.
All right, back to the radar. We should have radar data now. If we don't, this thing is archaically slow.
Yeah, see, it's taking a bit more of an easterly tick now
Is it?
from the original track that we put. Yeah.
Oh,
Or at least when it
come
comes
on,
to-
man.
Oh, it is kind of right
reflectivity.
turning. Yeah.
What in the world, dude?
I don't know.
I mean, that might just be barely north of Marshall.
Are we not allowed?
It might be. Might have to take a new storm track. Well, it's just going to be from. What we can do though. I can kind of show Mega Doppler. Try to get a new track because we had that one kind of going northeast, but it looks like it's turning right a little bit. So what we can do is place marker here and kind of go here and storm motion from marker. Now we have a different storm motion,
Ooh.
264 degrees at 41 knots. So now when we do a storm track,
Finally.
Why
Gosh,
doesn't it do
darn
a-
it.
so now
Took forever to load.
There we
it's a
go.
little bit different. So it's not as northeast anymore. It looks like it
Where's the
is
velocity
turning right a
couplet?
little bit.
Wind is crazy
Oh,
right
yeah.
now,
They just issued a new tornado warning.
Did they?
but
Yep.
not confirmed
Yep.
yet.
Not confirmed yet.
No.
But
So,
it is right turning, which is not good.
okay. Well, I've got
Well, didn't on the velocity
I've got radar
Yeah,
data
here.
now, and look at the difference between Mega Doppler and the detail that we have.
What was
Took-
Mega Doppler?
Yeah,
Yeah, a
It's
lot
not-
more detail.
not even a comparison. So, what I do like about see, look at the difference. Big difference there. But what I do like, they've got to fix how fast those things load. So what's the speed?
41 knots.
Let's see if that's what they got with 45. Okay, so I could take this, go 45. Let me give you some examples
miles
of
per
where
hour,
this
though.
is at. Oh yeah.
No, 41 knots is 45 miles per hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there you go. Those are the areas that are going to be impacted. Lockwood School, Christchurch at 12:30, Oakland Hospital, Marengo, and Rice Creek.
Probably Marley School.
So if we zoom in here a little bit, now you get to see some of those areas.
Bear Creek is where they're at.
Don't know where Bear Creek
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, and that was my issues that all of them were either north, east, or already passed.
Bear Creek, Michigan.
That's not it.
Let me know if you find the right one because there's about 8
They're
different ones.
Bear Creek. That's like northern.
Bear
Yeah.
Creek is northern Michigan, but near Marshall, it's a little bit different.
Closest I could find was to the
There's
West.
Battle Creek.
Yeah, there's Battle Creek, which is where it is right now.
Yeah. Golf ball size hail with that storm. So if we go back to Mega Doppler, there's a look at it still doesn't have that circulation co-located with the reflectivity. It's
Right.
weird.
I know. Vertical side lobe contamination.
But it's still definitely showing up as
there's a bit of a CC
Oh,
drop
yeah.
right there in the middle. Yeah.
we'll see if that's actually co-located. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Spectrum width, storm relative velocity,
Everything's co-located except
CC.
reflectivity.
It's not a true CC ball yet.
I think it is.
It's just not. It's not.
The big blue drop is.
No, see, that's over. Nope. I don't think so.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
in there
but
before.
look at it surge in from the south. You can see it right
Oh,
there.
Okay.
See it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just don't think that's a true CC drop. Now maybe
Could
it
just
is.
be hail. I mean,
Let's
Maybe
see.
closer to St. Joe.
Oh, it's definitely hail. Look at the ZDR. ZDR
Yeah.
is negative. So some large hail with this. There you get to see the hail core. So definitely a sizable hail core. There's the circulation. So that's just to the east of Brownlee Park. It is going to be passing. That track is definitely going to be passing to the north of Marshall.
Mhm.
So that's what we were saying originally. You can
Yeah.
see that right turn though, just a little bit, but not much.
Oh, yeah. By about 20,
Yeah.
30 degrees.
Not much. There's a circulation. It's
Yeah.
still there, man. It's still an impressive storm.
it's hanging in. That's for sure.
Maybe closer to St. Joe. Okay.
I was gonna say, are they in northeast? Or...
Well, anyways, Shayla, just to let you know, that's actually a little bit north of Marshall. So
Unless it's a neighborhood in Marshall.
yeah, it could be. We don't know all those. It's definitely got a look, that storm. Hydra's asking about the wind. What's the wind like in Northwest Arkansas? It's definitely pretty stout. So let me
Right
show
now,
you.
it's pretty gusty.
I'm gonna say what, probably 20 or 30.
21.
Northwest winds 21, 16. And if we look at the local winds, looking pretty windy.
You know, we went from all these severe thunderstorm warnings to only having that one tornado warning, and then
Yeah.
just a
Marine warning.
I would
Yeah.
say
Along with
this
the Great
this storm
Lakes.
underperformed with the severe, but overperformed with the fire. The fire danger was crazy. I guess they did have a large critical area though, so they pretty
Yeah,
much
the
nailed it.
Well, honestly, I'd say kind of like the southern portion of like the severe weather threat, like Indianapolis and all that.
Bust.
Although it's not fully,
Did not.
It's not done
it's
yet,
quite
though.
done yet.
It's
Yeah,
not.
it's kind of been a bit of a bust so far, but the northern
yeah.
half has kind of overperformed to what they thought, or at least from when I last checked the SPC.
Yep.
No, man, that's
Yeah, that's old.
Trash.
Let me show you where StormNet is. So we used to have this where it had percentage labels on there, but it doesn't show up now. My goodness. So obviously nothing over us, but look at what's happening here. Ooh. So that has increased quite a bit.
90% for the pink.
I was
In
gonna
case
say-
you were wondering.
Yep.
I was gonna say near the maxing it out, not quite there, but
70 for the red. 90% chance that is a tornado on the ground. In the pink. And it's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it works pretty well. So it's saying that within the next hour, Convis, Walnut Point, that's going to have the potential for tornado development. So there's the StormNet.
there's Rice Creek.
So anyway, Shayla, we just got to watch out for that. And your friend, there's additional storms that are coming in from the southwest, but those won't have tornado potential. Yeah, it looks like that circulation's starting to die. The rear flank downdraft is getting absorbed by the forward flank of the other storm. And so the tornado potential is starting to drop off. And you can see that by spectrum width is starting to lose its strength. And you got some other cells that are to the southwest, but I don't see much rotation with them. This is all inflow right here. I don't see any what we call outflow. Well, basically rear flank downdraft. So you got inflow because the radar beam is up to the top left. So blue colors represent rain that's moving towards the radar. And then this is hydrometeors and different things that are moving away from the radar. There's your circulation. So that's what you're looking at. It's kind of more elongated. Don't see a CC drop. So I don't think that's on the ground, to be honest with you. Hasn't quite connected, which is good. Still take. Ooh. Where did you send the meteor? Still
I just
take.
saw it. I saw the notification on the desktop.
Was it on desktop?
Yeah, on that one.
Now the question is, how do you get it? Aha. Ah, she sent it in the email.
You've got mail.
Whoa. All right. Looking at, watching it right now. Let's see what we got. What? Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Whoa. That's pretty
That was
cool.
beautiful. Very
That was
good.
really cool, Shelly.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that is good.
That was a good video. Thank you so much for showing me that. Let me know if you want me to show it on here, because I can do that real quick for you.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool. But if you don't want me to, then that's fine.
UGC.
There's that tornado, that StormNet. The only thing I don't like about StormNet is that it doesn't update You got to like literally click on it to update. It doesn't automatically update.
Is it your email?
Oh no. I'll do it here.
Do it from there. You can do
Yep.
it from there.
You'll see.
Then you can share that
I'm not,
weather.
but I can take it from the downloads and throw it into the weather drive.
Oh.
Do that.
What?
You gotta change it.
Yeah.
All right. You would like to see?
Everyone wants to see, yeah, after our reaction.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. So hopefully I can show my screen. Sometimes it doesn't let you do. Get out of here. Nests are great, man, because they record constantly, which is really helpful.
Yeah.
All right. Let me go here, share screen. Got her. Ready? I present to you the meteor. Be looking at the top of the screen. Well, you can't miss it, honestly. It's pretty impressive. Yep, there it is,
Let it
coming
play
through.
again.
So let's go back. We'll play it through. I don't think that made it to the ground. It looks like that probably burnt up because it doesn't last too low. Still, though, awesome video.
That's so cool.
Can definitely see that meteor breaking apart and burning up. One more view. There
Wow.
it is. Pretty cool. That is definitely a meteor.
That was cool.
That's great footage. Though.
So
That's awesome.
good job, Shelly. That was awesome. All right. I think that's it. I think we're gonna shut it down. I hope we had that on. We did have that on, right? Yeah, they saw it. Okay. Last view of this tornado warning still continues, and it goes until midnight.
Mhm.
So approximately 26 minutes remaining.
Speaking of
There's your circulation. Now it's starting to tighten up again north of Marshall, but it did. It passed just north of Marshall. And yeah, I would say this is still ramping up.
they say the third cycle is when it's most likely to produce a tornado.
Yeah.
Markowski.
More you know.
Ah, Paul Markowski, right? Paul?
Yeah,
He used to
Paul
be a
Markowski.
Yeah, he used to be a professor
Wrote
of
our
mine.
severe weather textbook, and Richardson.
He was a professor of mine in college.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was awesome. He taught thermodynamics.
Nice.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. But anywho, all right. I think that about sums it up.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired.
Me too.
Yeah.
I had to do weather right
Oh,
Yeah.
we haven't done that yet.
now because we're waiting closer to midnight.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I just told the competition. Anyways,
Ah,
have a good night.
All right. We'll like they're watching this.
Yeah, good point.
Have a good one. Take care. God bless. Enjoy your colder weather. Bundle up. We're not responsible. We'll take credit for the weekend now.
Yeah.
mhm.
But tell your friends, be careful. In Marshall, north of Marshall, that storm system's starting to move out. So get ready for winter again tomorrow. And we'll be back. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye, guys.